Today we are turning our focus to young adults who got hooked on e-cigarettes a decade ago and are struggling to quit today. Often called the Juul generation, e-cigarette use among 18 to 24-year-olds remains alarmingly high, with nearly 1 in 5 young people at risk of lifelong nicotine addiction. So here to share with us what young adults can do to beat their addiction is Megan Jacobs from the Truth Initiative. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, tell us some statistics of young adults and addiction rates.
Well, sure. We know that teen use, luckily, is coming down. We're seeing it at lower levels. But unfortunately, as you say, young adults are still experiencing really high rates of use, especially of e-cigarettes, but also commonly dual using, so smoking and vaping, or vaping and using other tobacco products as well. And nicotine is such a tenacious addiction, it can be really hard for them to beat.
Yeah, really hard for them to beat. And also, they have such consequences. What are some of the effects from heavy nicotine use?
Nicotine is a chemical that really modifies how the brain works. It can make it harder to concentrate, harder to learn. It can impact sleep and memory. And we know that nicotine can also amplify feelings of stress, anxiety, depression. So there are a lot of mental health consequences that come alongside vaping, even if they're not experiencing some of the physical health detriments that they see with other tobacco products.
Yeah, what are some things to kind of look for? I mean, they might just think they're struggling from regular life, but what are some other things to know? I'm addicted and I might need to get some help.
Yeah, that aha moment. Sometimes for young people, it can be a feeling of vaping by themselves. Maybe if it's something you do socially, you don't think it's a problem, but all of a sudden when you realize you're buying more than you wanted to, you're using with increasing frequency, or it's interrupting normal things in your life, like you're finding it difficult to concentrate without it, or you're having trouble sleeping through the night, those could be some signs that it's time to re-examine and maybe try quitting. We know lots of young people want to quit. They make at least one quit attempt a year, and we're really dedicated at Truth Initiative to helping that quit be successful.
Yeah, what are some challenges young adults are facing when they try to quit?
Unfortunately, most people who use tobacco generally try to quit unassisted. They white knuckle it, and that's the least effective, most miserable way to go about quitting. Anyone who's ever tried to quit anything difficult before has probably experienced how negative that feels to try to do something without the right support in place. And so at Truth Initiative, we have tools through X program to help young adults and anyone who's using tobacco make that quit a little bit easier and make it the quit that sticks.
Yeah, you don't want to try cold turkey and then it's not working out.
Exactly.
Tell us more about the X program.
X program is a digital quit program we've developed at Truth Initiative with our clinical partners at Mayo Clinic that really guides people through the quitting journey so that it tailors to their experience. It helps them practice quitting, reinforce different strategies that they can experiment with and try in their own lives to be successful. No matter what type of tobacco they use, they can sign up to quit with X program. To use our text messages, interactive website, and our huge online community, and of course find us on social media too.
Okay, so you mentioned some of those text messages. Are those some of the key features that really help make it effective?
Absolutely. Our text messages are really the only program proven right now to support young people in quitting. We've got multiple clinical trials that demonstrate how effective this program is because those text messages stay with you. They interrupt you throughout the day. They might bring you tips from experts as well as from other young people who have gone through the quitting process, who know what it's like. They're bringing you that advice as well as motivation and inspiration, all tailored to your unique circumstance. Yeah. What type of product you use, where you are in the quit journey, all these different elements we use to tailor your experience.
Yeah, well, and let's face it, that's how young adults are communicating this way, through
exactly.
text. So it sounds like you're able to customize a plan specifically for them and then reach them where they're at.
Exactly.
Which is texting and some of the other key features. Thank you so much. This has been really, really helpful.
Thank you. To any young person who's looking for support to quit or any older adult who's looking for resources, they can learn more by visiting us at xprogram.com or by texting X program to 88709.
Excellent. Thank you so much.